All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai being the name of His only begotten Son. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walking throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is Brother Masham Mayum, one of the men here with the GMS Des Moines camp, and here with another quick lesson going into this place, okay, will be destroyed as Sodom and Gomorrah was. All right. This place will be destroyed as Sodom and Gomorrah was. And as we read, okay, Lot was delivered first, okay, before the Lord had to destroy that place. All right. Or should I say Lot had to be removed out of that place before the Lord ended up destroying it. Okay. And it's going to be the same thing that happens here. All right, the elect are going to have to be sealed first, okay, before the Lord ends up destroying this place, right? Let's start off with Genesis 19 and starting at the top. And it reads, "And there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom, and Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face to the ground, toward the ground, and he said, Behold, now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter." Salakia for the noise in the background. But verse 5, "And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them." Okay, so these were wicked people, okay, that surrounded the house. All right, Sodomites. Okay, verse 6, "And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold, now I have two daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing. For therefore came they under the shadow of my roof." And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now we will deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. All right. So they didn't care about what Lot said about him having two daughters, right? These are wicked individuals. All right. Verse 10, but the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. All right. So the angels, smote these men, okay, these wicked ass individuals with blindness. All right, so where they were, they couldn't find where the door was. Right. Verse 12, "And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides, son-in-law, and thy sons and thy daughters? And whosoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord had sent us to destroy it." Okay, so these were angels that were sent to bring judgment. All right, and we're coming to the point, right? Verse 14, "And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law." Okay, so he told him, like, hey, hurry up and get out of this place, because the Lord is going to destroy it, right? As we just read. Verse 15, "And the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city." Okay. Verse 16, "And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and set him without the city. All right. So as we can read here, all right, the angels might have teleported him real quick, right? Verse 17, and it came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord, behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life, and I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Right? So he didn't want to go to the mountain because he thought that wasn't a safe place, right? Verse 20, behold, now this city is near to flee unto. It is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto him, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow the city for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. All right. So the angel was telling Lot, like, look, you got to leave and escape, because I can't do anything until you're gone and are out of the city. Okay. And that's one thing that I wanted to take out of this this whole chapter, because the Lord's gonna have to seal and select, just like he did. He delivered Lot, okay, and destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, and that's Lord's willing. Okay, we want to be the ones that are sealed, okay, just like Lot was. All right. In a spiritual sense, we can say the elect are modern day Lots as well, right? Verse 22, haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. All right. So once the Lord removed Lot, right, that's when he rained fire and brimstone. Okay. And that's the same way, okay, that Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, right, with fire and brimstone. This is the same way America's going to be destroyed. Okay. And Lord's will, we be a part of that number. All right. We be able to witness. All right. As it says in Revelations, Lord's will, as I'm going to grab, but Lord's will, we be able to witness that scene, okay? To see this place burning up, all right, for all the wickedness that is done and all the atrocities and you know, bloodshed that happened upon this place, okay? To the Lord's chosen people, all right? Verse 26, it says, but his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Okay, so she looked back and she, as it says, okay, she became a pillar of salt. All right, she got judged. Okay, because ultimately, what, you know, she looked back at it because she had matter of fact, let's go into that word real quick. I know a brother in my camp, you know, always breaks it down, but I wanted to go into it as well. All right. Right. It says Nabat, okay, to look back, all right, to regard with pleasure, favor, or care, okay? And that's the same, you know, That's exactly how a lot of these people look at this place. They regard it with pleasure. Okay, they find pleasure in this place because of all the benefits that they get, right? Okay, and the you know, the electronics, all right, social media, okay, the different ways they're able to make money, okay, clothing, fashion, all right, eating these foods, right? A lot of different things that make this place a pleasure, okay, is what gets these people comfortable, all right? and they love it here, you know. But like she looked back, a lot of these people are in that spirit right now, okay, and they're gonna be what? They're gonna be destroyed, you know. But reading on to verse 27, it reads, "And Abraham got up early in the morning to see the place where he stood before the Lord, and he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and behold, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace." Okay. So what? Hey, you know, that's another thing that stuck out too. Okay, because like it says, right? Speaking about this place being destroyed, right? Let's get Revelation, Revelation chapter 18 and verse 9, right? And as you can see in the top heading, it says "Lament for Babylon." Okay, it's not talking about ancient Babylon; it's talking about modern day Babylon here, being America, right? And it reads, verse 9: "And the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." Okay, so after this nukes ran down upon this place, okay, that's how a lot of these other nations are going to be looking at it. Okay, as we just read, like Abraham looked at Sodom, okay, and the smoke of the furnace, it went up. The smoke, it was like the smoke of a furnace. Okay, well, that's going to be the same thing here, you know. And Lord's will, we be a part of that number once again, okay, and we get to see and witness that, you know, because ultimately that's what this place needs, okay, because this place is really, you know, safe to say this this place pretty much is the cancer of the earth. Okay, a lot of wicked decrees and you know, unhealthy things, right, that this devil is doing. Okay, that's polluting, you know, spraying chemtrails is causing this place to be a cancer, you know. But from there, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 9, dealing with the elect being sealed, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 9, is starting at, we'll just start at the top, and it reads, "He cried also in mine ears with a loud voice, saying, Cause them that have charge over the city to draw near, every man with his destroying weapon in his hand. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, which lieth toward the north, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand. And one man among them was clothed with linen, with a writer's inkhorn by his side. And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar." Right, so this is dealing with the angels, right? Because it's when you read, okay, it's the Lord sent his angels to do the judgment. Okay. Verse 3: "And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh, and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Okay? And once again, when you go into that word mark, okay, let's just do it anyway, right? That word mark is the word tawah, all right, and it means mark, right, in parentheses, as a sign of exemption from judgment. Okay, so that's what this mark represents. Okay, a mark of exemption from judgment, you know, and that's what the elect are gonna get. All right, and that's what we need. Okay, because this place is going to be heavy judgments coming upon this place, right? Before the fire, before the it's burning up, right? It's going to be famines. It's going to be uprisings against each other, people killing each other with the sword, cannibalism. Okay, spirits hopping on these people to, go crazy and just go, wild. Seeing people start biting on each other. Okay, it's gonna be a scary sight, and the elect, okay, are gonna have that tawah, all right, to be covered from all that judgment to come. All right. From here, let's go to Revelation chapter 7, and just dealing with pretty much the point of the elect being sealed first, and then the angels bringing their judgment. Okay, because pretty much is kind of it says it the same way in Revelation 7, right? It says, "And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel descending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea," right? Saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." Okay, saying the same thing. Okay, so before, the Lord always brought judgment, right? Whoever he wanted to save had to get sealed. Okay, he had to cover them first. Okay, and once again, that's what we want. That's what we want and hope to be. All right, to escape the judgment to come upon this place. Verse 4, and it reads, "And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel." Okay, and then it goes on and names the 12,000 out of every tribe, along with the great multitude as you read on down, but pretty much in the times that we're in, all right, that's all the elect, and those are the ones that are going to be delivered here in America. Okay. But from here, let's get Revelation 15 and 2, and then we can end it on that. This is Revelation chapter 15 and verse 2, and it reads, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over the image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High." All right, and that's pretty much that's the end goal for the elect. All right, we want to be the ones looking down and seeing this place burning. Okay, and just being at a relief that you escaped. Okay, and that the Lord had mercy on you. Okay, it's gonna be a scary yet beautiful feeling and experience. Okay, I don't even know what it's gonna be like, because I don't know, but I can say that's what I would describe it as. But that's pretty much the point. Just dealing with the Lord is gonna seal his elect, okay, his chosen ones, and the ones he wants to deliver, before he brings judgment. All right, just like he did with Lot. Okay, that's the same thing he's gonna do. All right, here, okay, for the 144,000. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, for putting the Spirit upon me to do this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walk him throughout the 4 corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.